This is gonna be um, what's coming up for August, okay? This is gonna be an August read. This is gonna be what's coming up for August. Okay, Spirit, guide us and let us know what can the world expect for August. Let's see. We're getting the Nine of Cups reverse. There's definitely some news about water, the seas, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, economic collapse. Yeah, their economy is going to be ruined for the month of August. I don't see the economy doing well. The Nine of Pentacles reverse with the King of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Cups. Page of Cups reverse as well. There's something coming up for the world on a world scale about the finances. What's coming up for the world? Spirit. Chariot reverse. What's coming up, Spirit? Ooh, Ten of Swords. There's something serious coming up for the world. This Nine of Cups reverse card is giving me typhoons. It's giving me the energy of typhoons, tsunami, floods, hurricanes. It's going to destabilize some places with the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Swords. People could die from this. Ooh, another Pentacle card reverse. So I've been saying forever that I do see a collapse with the finances. There's something that's going to be going on worldwide, financial, but I do see some kind of ruin happening due to water, and I don't know why Spirit is giving me water contamination. I'm picking up on water contamination someplace in the world, but I'm mainly seeing this happen in places like Asia and Africa. The Empress reverse. We have so many reversals out here. Okay, what else we getting for the world for August? Oh, Two of Cups reverse. There could be a lot of prominent people that part ways with us. There could be some very prominent people that pass away in the month of August. Some of these could be athletes, celebrities, people in politics. There could be some people in politics that might have to step down. Let's see what else we get in. Ten of Cups reverse. I don't see August being that good of a month, y'all. I don't see August being that good of a month. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. War will continue. War is going to amplify in the month of August. And we're going to see this over the next 2 weeks, this war amplify. And the war could definitely amplify underneath the eclipse. We do have an eclipse August 12th. That moon card came out. Okay, Spirit. Look, all of these pentacle cards in reverse. Y'all, the stock market is going to crash. The stock market is going to crash. The markets, the financial markets are going to crash. Every pentacle card out here is in the reverse. So let's ask Spirit. Let's go to Spirit. Spirit, is the stock market going to crash in the month of August? Spirit is confirming yes. Okay, Spirit. Will there be a hurricane in the month of August? Spirit is confirming a yes. Okay, Spirit. Will this hurricane, will anybody pass away from the due to this hurricane? Yes. Will this hurricane be in the Caribbean? There will be a hurricane in the Caribbean. Will this hurricane be in the Caribbean? Yes. Will this hurricane make it to Florida? Yes. Will this hurricane cause major damages in Florida? Spirit is saying yes. Okay, thank you. Will major companies close down in the month of August? Yes. Every pentacle card out here is in the reverse. Okay, Spirit. Will we hear news about Ebola more and more in the month of August? Yes. Thank you. Will we hear about the Ebola making its way to America in the month of August? Yes, we will. Will we hear about hantavirus in the month of August? Yes. Oh, thank you. Will we see a surge in COVID in the month of August? Yes. We will. We will see a surge in COVID in the month of August. Thank you. Let's see what else we're getting. Okay, Spirit. What else are we getting for the month of August? Oh, that just flipped out. We got King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, sorry. The camera is shaking because I got the wire. Right. I'm on the wire, sorry. What are we getting for this King of Swords? Four of Cups reverse. Okay, Spirit. Is this King of Swords Donald Trump? Is this King of Swords that's coming out in this reading Donald Trump? No. No, the King of Swords is not Donald Trump. So the King of Swords is not Donald Trump. That's somebody else. Okay, what are we getting for this King of Swords? Eight of Pentacles reverse. Hangman. Eight of Wands reverse. Okay, who is this King of Swords? There's something coming up for a man. This could be a prominent leader. Okay. Is the King of Swords the leader of Cuba? Yes. Okay, thank you. We're going to be hearing news about Cuba in the month of August. Cuba's leader will try to fight back, but in the end, he is going to lose. The Tower card reversed. This King of Swords is the leader of Cuba. He's gonna lose his position. He's gonna have some issues with being president of Cuba in the month of August. Will the U.S. invade Cuba in the month of August, Spirit? Yes. So that's him. He doesn't want to give up his position. He's going to have to give up his position. I don't, Spirit is showing me a closure here for the leader of Cuba. Ooh, look at that. 5 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what else we're getting for the month of August. Ace of Swords reversed. 4 Pentacles reversed. I mean, in the upright. Justice. We're going to see a regime change. We're going to see a regime change in Cuba. There's freedom coming for the Cuban people. I know people don't like the way that this freedom is coming because America is intervening, but the Cubans are going to be free. Spirit is showing me freedom here with the Star card and the Fool card with the Justice. The Cuban people will be free. There's a regime change coming for Cuba. A lot of people won't agree with how this regime change is happening because, you know, it's the Trump administration. But the Cubans are going to be happy. They're going to be celebrating justice. Cuba is going to be free. I see freedom for Cuba in the month of August. A lot of people might not like the way how this freedom is going to happen because the Trump's government is going to bring freedom, but the Cubans are going to be happy. There's freedom coming for Cuba. We have the Fool card. People celebrating. There's a lot of celebration that's going to be going on in Cuba around this time. The Cubans are going to be celebrating. They're going to be not underneath this corrupt government, greedy government that's definitely corrupt, that takes all the money for him and his family. I see Cuba being free. Death card. There's change and liberation coming up for Cuba in the month of August. And the leader will not go down without a fight. I do see the same thing happening to him, what has happened to Maduro in Venezuela. They might arrest him and bring him back to the U.S. But I see, look, the people in Cuba is going to be celebrating. I see celebrations for Cuba. I see a lot of celebrations there. The Cubans are going to be free from this communist government. We have the 5 of Swords reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, 2 of Swords reversed. A lot of people are going to be happy about this, but they're going to feel like Trump just did this to look like a superhero. But I see a lot of celebration here for the Cuban people. We have the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Wands, a lot of celebration. Some people are going to be upset based on how this liberation happened. But you know what? It doesn't matter as long as the people are free. I see a lot of freedom for Cuba. This is definitely not going to be an easy thing because people might lose their lives in the midst of this regime change. but I do see regime change coming for Cuba in the month of August. Keep in mind, when there's a regime change that's happening, it typically kind of gets into like a war. The Cuba government might want to defend itself, so they might do some crazy shit. And this could end up with people losing their lives. But I do see Cuba in the end being free from this communist leader. I see Cuba being free. That's what I'm ultimately seeing. We have the Six of Swords. The Cuban people being able to, some of them come to the U.S. I see travel here. This is their leader. Their leader is showing up as the Emperor reverse. Corrupt leader. Clarify Emperor reverse. Four of Swords. They will try to do the same thing they did to him, to Maduro. He could even go to prison here with this Four of Swords. This is him being in some kind of like maybe jail cell or being alone by himself. They might capture him. The Four of Swords is like somebody being stuck in a holding cell, like being like resting. They might capture him and put him in prison until trial. There's something that's going to happen to the leader of Cuba. I do see he's not going to go down without a fight. He's not going to go down without a fight. Okay, Spirit. Will there be a regime change for Cuba in the month of August? Spirit is saying yes. So get ready for that regime change. That's not going to be an easy regime change. Sometimes regime change lead to war, but Cuba can't go to war with the U.S. It won't stand a chance, but they will not go down without a fight. They might do some crazy stuff, like maybe launch drones that could hit Florida or other places in the U.S., but most of them, or maybe all of them, might even get intercepted. But I do see a regime change for Cuba in the month of August. Okay, Spirit, what else we're getting for the month of August? Dominican Republic. There's some stuff that's coming up for the Dominican Republic. I've been talking about this for weeks. Dominican Republic, it's coming soon. It might happen within the next 2 weeks. Dominican Republic. Earthquakes. Bad earthquake coming to Dominican Republic. What are we getting for Dominican Republic, Spirit? Dominican Republic would also have something happen with water. The sea levels could rise. Some places might get severely flooded in Dominican Republic. What are we getting for Dominican Republic, Spirit? Chariot, okay. We're going for Dominican Republic for the month of August. Oh, all of these pentacles is in reverse. Dominican Republic, I see earthquake. I've been talking about this. This earthquake could trigger off a tsunami watch. Hopefully it does not trigger a tsunami. I do see earthquake coming up for Dominican Republic. Hopefully Hopefully this does not trigger off a tsunami. I pray it doesn't. But I do see rising sea levels in the Dominican Republic. I do feel like this is going to affect the Dominican Republic big time for sure. Because Dominican Republic, the infrastructure is so old. An earthquake being 6 point something or 7 point something, that's gonna do major damage to that island. I do see this earthquake that's coming will trigger off tsunami watch. Hopefully it does not trigger off tsunami. But there's gonna be another island close to the Dominican Republic. It's gonna be 3 islands: Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Cuba. These islands are gonna be very active for earthquakes in August and September. And there's something here about water too. Okay, Spirit. Is there gonna be earthquakes in the Caribbean in the month of August? Spirit is confirming. Will this earthquake affect Florida? Yeah. One of these earthquakes is gonna affect the water. One of these earthquakes is definitely going to affect the water. The islands are extremely close to Florida. Dominican Republic is close to Florida. Cuba is very close to Florida. Bahamas is close to Florida. Haiti is close to Florida. Whatever happened in this body of water around Dominican Republic, those other places are going to be affected. So Haiti will be affected because it's practically one island, Hispaniola. But I see something major coming up for the Dominican Republic. This is going to be a strong earthquake. I see sea levels rising. Hopefully this doesn't turn into tsunami. This is the last card I got. If you look at this card, you can see the water rising here on the background. But I see water rising around Dominican Republic. I hope everybody is safe there. I hope this doesn't turn into tsunami. I hope it's just a tsunami watch. But I do see an earthquake that will trigger off something to do with the water. Something to do with the water. Give me one more card, Spirit. Yeah, some people could even pass away with the Strength card reverse. The Sun is in reverse. Maybe people that can't swim, or we might even hear about some people, kids being lost in the water. This is like children cards. This is like children here. And then we got another child out here with the Page of Wands. Oh my gosh. I do see the water's rising here. We got another water card with the High Priestess. That is what I am getting for August reads. I didn't go through a lot of countries like I normally do, because this is mainly like what I'm channeling. Oh, I am picking up on something with the royals. We will hear news about the royals. in the month of August. This could be negative or positive news, but I'm picking up something with the brothers. Oh Lord, look at the card that came out, the devil. I'm picking up something with the brothers. There could be discord about with the brothers, Harry and the other brother. I don't remember his name for some reason. I know his name, I just don't remember it right now. But we can hear news about the brothers. We can hear something about the King Charles. There could be discord in the royal family in the month of August. The Two of Cups reversed is like people not getting along. You're gonna hear some news about one of those royals. There's discord within their family. The devil again at the bottom of the deck. There's something going on with those royals that could come out in the news. Give me one more card for those royals. I don't know which one of them is the younger brother. Is Harry the younger brother? Harry might stir a pot. Shoots. Ooh, somebody here don't trust someone. Maybe Harry don't trust his brother. Maybe his brother don't trust Harry. I don't know. You will hear news about the royals in the month of August. There's something going on with them. Somebody here is stressed out about something. Harry could be, they could be meeting up. Maybe Harry, I don't know where Harry's located right now. Maybe he could be going to the UK. Maybe they could be meeting up for something. But I do see like a family reunion or family coming together. But there's discord within that royal family in the month of August. I think the older brother's William. They don't trust each other. There's a lot of worry. We could be hearing something about not just Harry and William, but somebody else that's a royal. We could be hearing about another royal that's not Harry or William, another person that's a royal that could probably be like a duke or somebody that's in that royal family. Somebody here could be allegedly cheating on their person, dealing with another person. We could be hearing definitely some negative drama or some news about a royal. This does not have to be the prince. This could be another royal person. I don't know all of the royal people, but we will be hearing news about some royal person. News being outed. Somebody here is definitely, if I was giving a love read to somebody, this would indicate somebody here is cheating. The Seven of Swords, somebody here is doing something behind somebody's back. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is like the sneaky, oh, definitely, somebody's definitely dealing with somebody else. Three of Pentacles, it's like a third party energy. Five of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords, they're thinking about letting somebody go to go be with somebody else. But they can't because they have kids. Ten of Pentacles, they have a family, marriage, legacy. Four of Swords, this person is like in their head about what they should do. We will be hearing something about a royal. This could be not Harry, not William. This could be other people. They're not the only royals. But this particular person I'm picking up on is a royal. This person is not in love with the person that they're married with. And this is a man that's doing that because this is a woman that's coming out. This person is not in love with the person they married or have a family with. They're with this person out of obligation. They're in love with somebody else. They want to be with somebody else. This person could even be much younger than them. Much younger than them, much younger than their wife. Yeah, this is somebody that's definitely juggling. Queen of Cups. They have deep emotions for this person. They have strong emotions for whoever this is. This other woman. They're confused. Whoever this is definitely married. Four of Wands. This is a marriage. But they're not happy in their marriage. They do have kids. They're married. They have all of that. They are unhappy and they want to be with somebody else. There could be news floating around about this royal cheating on the person that they're married to. That's what I'm getting out here. We can hear about this in the month of August. This is a lot. And this is a man that's cheating on a woman. This man is definitely giving royal energy. Look, the King of Pentacles, very wealthy, prestigious, have a good position. The King of Pentacles is somebody that's, you know, they have a good job, good role, somebody that's very wealthy. Look at him sitting there with his crown on his head. But this person is not loyal. The Hierophant in reverse is like unconventional. They're doing something that they know they should not be doing, but they're unhappy in their marriage. This is like somebody that's non-committed with the Hierophant reverse. Like they're not committed to this family and the children. They're not happy in that situation. Okay, guys, that is what I got for the month of August. Some of this could play out in September. Bye, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.